Welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV. We are currently standing in Limsa Lominsa to unlock the dancer job. A little disclaimer, I'm at the tail end of a cold, but I'm not quite over it yet, so it might impact my voice a bit. Eagle Lominson, we start here. Shall we dance? Good, madam. Can you spare a moment? Yes? Oh, of course you can. You see, I just witnessed a performance most marvelous and simply must tell someone about it. What sort of performance, you ask? Why, none other than a troupe of traveling dancers hailing from Eorzea across the sea. I dare say their bold, exotically beautiful motions are like nothing our realm has ever seen. Adventurers like you are always on the lookout for stimulating new experiences, are you not? You simply must witness the spectacle for yourself. Just follow this road toward the convent of the dutiful sisters, and you run smack dab into the stage we've set up in the square. So, past here. And the dutiful sisters would be that red door in the distance. Run, amigo. Greetings, traveler. Come to see our little show, have you? On behalf of Troupe Falsiam, I welcome you. My troop mates are seeing to the final preparations, even as we speak. Don't wander too far, the curtain will be rising any minute now. It's been quite some time since we brought our art to these shores, or so our fearless leader tells us. I've been practicing day and night ever since we arrived, to bring you and your countrymen the performance of a lifetime. Whatever here, an adventurer, and an imposing one at that. But where are my manners? I'm Colute, Troupe Falsiam's humble instrumentalist. If you're looking for the star of our little company, you'll find her just over there. Rana here. So close and yet so far. For all who cannot make the voyage to our home, we bring our art to yours. Hailing from Eorzea across the sea, I present the incomparable, transcendent Troupe Falsiam. Today we have prepared a sumptuous feast for your eyes and ears. Let the soaring melodies and the stirring, striking steps of our dancers reach your heart and spirit you away to a distant world. Yes, just so, Rana. Betray not your trembling heart. Dance your dance till the last. Let it fall under your spell. My apologies, I did not mean to intrude upon your experience. Pray ignore my mutterings and enjoy the girl's performance. She's trained quite hard for this day after all. I must say, you carry yourself with a certain grace, don't you? Ah, but do excuse me, I forget myself. Forgive me for not having properly introduced myself. I'm Nashmera, principal dancer and leader of troupe Falsiam. Rana, the girl whose performance you were admiring, is my #1 student and protege. This may seem a bit forward, but pray tell, do you have ever harbored aspirations of stepping on stage? Of losing yourself in a whirlwind of music and motion, and enchanting your audience with your every movement? Forgive me, I know this is all quite sudden, and yet I could not help myself. From the first moment I laid eyes on you, I saw, how can I put it, a poise that could only be owned on the field of battle. Yes, there's no doubt in my mind, you would make a fine dancer. I see you are confused, and for good reason. Allow me to explain. There are forms of dance meant merely to grace the stage, and then there's the art of troupe Falsiam. We dance the Kriegstanz, a dance of war so ancient it's said to predate even the founding of our city. Our dancers train primarily in 2 techniques, each with applications both ornamental and martial. For one, we are proficient in tossing throwing weapons, which are most dazzling to the eye, and even more damaging to any unfortunate foes they strike. The second is, of course, dancing itself. Perhaps you've already felt it, but it's believed there are mystical powers in our movements, which can serve to heighten senses, lift spirits, and drive weakness and worry from people's hearts. The people of Eorzea have done well to rebuild this realm in the calamity's wake. Yet there are scars that still go unhealed, and the spectre of war still looms large over the land. If our art of dance might serve in some small way to ease worries and fears, and offer succor to the hearts of Eorzeans found white, nothing would bring our humble troupe greater honor, and so did I decide to lead troupe Falsiam on a tour of his realm. There is, however, a bit of a rub. We have come with only 2 dancers, Rana and myself, and I'm still nursing an injury I suffered on the voyage over. My protege is a talented one, but I can hardly ask her to bear the burden of our tour alone, and so I felt compelled to reach out to you. I can assure you that the arrangement would be to our mutual benefit. Should you offer us your aid, I will personally instruct you in the art of Kriegstanz, an art with a value not only on the stage, but on the field of battle as well. Why not? I will not force you to rush your decision. You must begin rehearsing for our next performance. Do give some thought to my offer, and seek me out again, should you be so inclined. Now, for me personally, this would never be of anything of interest, but as this is the game and our character can do everything, why not? I could not help but notice that our fearless leader took an interest in you. While we do not lack for talented dancers, Rana is certainly one of them, none can hold a candle to Nashmera. She is our pillar of strength, our guiding star. Thank you ever so much. I could see you cheering me on to the final curtain call. It's always a bit scary coming to new lands, but that just makes a successful performance like today's all the more satisfying. You returned, friend. Have you taken the time to think over my offer? Sure. Splendid. To tell the truth, I had feared your answer would be no, but fortune smiles upon troupe Falsiam today. As principal dancer and company leader, allow me to officially welcome you to our ranks. Wait, don't tell me Nashmera has handpicked you to join our troupe and become a dancer? Is one alright or is one alright? I knew it. I haven't been doing this for as long as Mistress Nashmera, but even I can see that your poise and posture is anything but ordinary. But don't get your hopes up too high. You're going to have to work your ass off to outshine one, amigo. Then suffice to say that I will be watching both of your careers with great interest. Oh, but where are my manners? I haven't even asked my student her name. Desiree Klingworm. An elegant name indeed. Very well, Desiree. This is for you. The crystal houses where amassed knowledge and memories of generations of our forebears. Butterflies on the battlefield who have fluttered their way into history and legend. Take it and treasure it. And of course, you'll also be needing a change of clothes. Yeah, this outfit should do. Go ahead and put it on. You'll be amazed at the freedom of movement the pliant fabric affords you. Gear! Dance unlocked. Alright, this is it so far. I later will have to change some accessories because I don't have aiming stuff anymore. But that will be for after the episode. For now it should be enough. I still remember the time I first saw Nashmera's dance. So glamorous, so elegant she was. Though I was but a clumsy girl, always tripping over my own 2 feet, I swore to myself then and there that one day I would shine like her. I hear that you officially joined the ranks of our merry little troupe. I'm a musician, not a dancer, but if Mistress Nashmera saw something in you, that's more than enough for me. Gambling for Gil. Or bowling, or... I've trained many a dancer in my day, but I cannot recall ever having seen a crystal take to one of our new recruits so quickly. Truly, there is a prodigious talent within you just waiting to be untapped. I've never seen anything like it either. Why, at this rate, she might even be able to challenge me for the position of Troupe Falsiam's Rising Star? Let's not get ahead of ourselves, runner. But yes, with Desiree in our ranks, our ultimate goal might at long last be within reach. Before that, however, I should share with you the full details of our planned itinerary. As I may have mentioned, we have traveled to these shores with 2 purposes. To share our time-honored art with the Eorzeans far and wide, and in doing so, to do our part to help heal any lingering scars left by the calamity. Limsa Lominsa here was the 4th stop on our tour of the realm. This leaves us with 4 destinations. Ul'dah, Gridania, Ishgard, and finally, Alamigo. And yet, Ishgard is still dealing with the repercussions of the Dragonsong War, and Alamigo has but recently been liberated from their Garlean masters. I believe it would be best to put off our performances in those nations until such time that we can be sure our presence will be welcome. And so, by process of elimination, the next 2 destinations on our tour are all but decided. However, there is another important matter we must attend to before we set off. Finding ourselves a patron willing to sponsor our jaunt across the realm, yes? Precisely. With what little coin remains in our coffers after the long journey, we can scarce afford to put off humble production like the one Desiree just witnessed. We must find someone who will spare no expense in helping us bring our art to every corner of Eorzea. Fortunately, I have learned of someone who might be suited to that role. An acquaintance of mine in these lands, a songstress no less, introduced me to an influential merchant who considered this his life's work to promote daring new forms of creative expression the realm over. The man in question has all but agreed to fund our tour on one condition. We must grace him with a private performance, and he must deem it to be a true artistic revolution unlike anything he's seen before. An artistic revolution? That sounds like an awfully tall order. Indeed it is. After all, an aesthete of such renown has surely seen a Near Eastern dance or two in his day. So I asked myself, what could we possibly show this man that would truly awe and inspire him? Long did I struggle to come up with an answer, but no longer. Desiree, you will take the stage with Varna and transform into a full-fledged dancer before this man's very eyes. Yes, I call it a flower blooms on the battlefield. What? Yes, it's all coming to me now. For the final act, Varna he will play the role of a formidable foe, unleashing a fearsome array of steps and twirls against you. You fend them off, retaliating with flourishes of your own in a dramatic dance battle for the ages. Desiree and I taking the stage together? My tail is tingling with excitement just thinking about it. And through our battle we will show our would-be patron that our art is more than just for show. Why, it's positively perfect! I know it's your first performance, but you needn't worry. ShB and I will be right there with you. Just follow our lead, let the music carry you, and I'm sure our performance will knock this bigwig merchant socks off. Varna speaks true. I would not have invited you to our ranks if I did not believe, if I did not know you are capable of what I ask. And so let us not delay any further. Our audience awaits us in a place called, Costa del Sol. The success of our Eorzea tour, and perhaps the very future of our troupe as a whole, depends on what this fellow thinks of us. You bet I'm dressed for the occasion. Excellent. My two rising stars are here and we can finally get the show on the road. But first we should pay our respects to our patron-to-be, Master Gegeruju. Come with me. Master Gegeruju, it's a pleasure and an honor to be invited to your lovely estate. I'm Nashmera, leader and principal dancer of troupe Falsiam, and I stand before you today with two of my most promising protégés. Yes, welcome and all. Take me, is that you, Titan-Spain? Moonlighting as a dancer these days, are you? I must admit, I thought adventuring was more lucrative than that. Mind you, when you're as wealthy as me, the best is a given. No, I won't be content with merely a masterful performance. I want to see something daring, something profound, something the likes of which this realm has never seen. I trust you up to the task. We would let your eyes be the judge of that, Master Gegeruju. For today, Costa del Sol will be the venue for the inaugural performance of troupe Falsiam's newest production. I call it A Flower Blooms on the Battlefield. This is our chance. If we win over Master Gegeruju, our coppers will be flowing over. Break a leg out there, Desiree. Not literally, of course. Fear not, Desiree. I will guide you every step of the way. Cast your worries from your heart. Let your body be as one with the music. And all will be well. Your very first performance, and already you've taken center stage. Don't worry, you'll be fine. Your first opponent will be a training mannequin designed specifically to own an aspiring dancer's skills. Breathe deeply, move with purpose, and then we will breathe. At the same time, always remember that the Kriegstanz is a dance of war. I know you are among friends here, but I want you to imagine yourself on the battlefield, leaping and twirling through a legion of foes. Now, let's knock Miss Master Gegeruju out of his 100,000 gill stockings. I'm ready when you are. Good. That's it. That fire in your eyes. This is the chance of our lifetimes. So let the same passion burn in your heart and hold nothing back. Let the curtain rise. You still lack for experience, this I know. But take heart, for I've crafted this performance specifically to draw out your innate talent. Step by precious step. Follow my lead and you will feel yourself transforming into a full-fledged dancer before you even know it. Lose yourself in the music. Let the passion in your heart take over, and you will move as you have never moved before. Yes, you are the flower on this battlefield, and today you will blossom. Are you ready, Desiree? First you want to execute what we call a closed position, and choose me as your partner. Once you've chosen a partner, you'll be able to invigorate them through your dancing. Are you ready? Trust me, follow my lead and Gagarujo will be all but put in our hands. Splendid. Now let's show Gagarujo what you can do. Our apologies for the delay, Master Gagarujo. Without further ado, behold, as our flower blooms on the battlefield. Finally, it's time for the show. This had best be all I've heard it to be, lest you're not getting a single coin off my gill. No pressure, huh? Alright, Desiree, let's begin with the basics. Commence your dance, make 2 standard steps, and then top it off with a double standard finish. Dance. Yellow, red, and finish. Oh, so this is a famed troupe Falsiam. Perhaps your reputation is well deserved after all. That's it. Can you feel the power welling up within you? Now it's my turn. Can you feel the strength surging within you? Just like this, you and your partner inspire and feed off one another to bring out the best in both of you. But we're just getting warmed up, aren't we? Gagarujo wants to see more, so go ahead and show him what you've got. But we're just getting warmed up, aren't we? Gagarujo wants to see more, so go ahead and show him what we've got. Simply astounding. I never knew that Eastern dance was so alluring. Not bad at all. But you must show me more. More, I say. It would seem Master Gagarujo is warmed up to you. Next, show him what you can do with his mannequin here. Behold, Master Gagarujo, my protege will now put on a show with a dancing doll. Watch as she fends off its mighty magics. Oh-ho! Nothing like a good battle to get the blood pumping. From here you must dance to your own rhythm. Use your weapons to your advantage as well, and fell your foe. Elegant and deadly. Yes, I do believe I approve. Do not forget your standard steps. Dance your dance, and not only will you strike your foe, but invigorate yourself and your companions in the process. Far away. Well, here we go. Now that's what I call dancing. What's next? The show will go on, yes? Alright, Desiree. We have Master Gagarujo right where we want him. It's time for you and Rana to take the stage together. I trust you're enjoying the show. And now we present the grand finale. Behold, as my two dancers clash in a display of dangerous beauty. A duel of two dancers, you say? Now that's what I came to see. Come, my lovelies, and sweep me off my feet. Are you ready, Desiree? For the final act, we'll be performing together. Watch me closely and try to keep up, okay? Can you keep up with me now? Neither you nor Master Gagarujo can resist my charms. I'm as the flames flickering in the darkness. Wee. Fancy tricks. Two dancers moving in perfect harmony. I've never seen such a sight. I want to see more. Your movements were quicker even as I watch, but I've only begun to fight. Such beauty, such grace. I can't take my eyes off them. Well, it looks like someone's feeling comfortable out there. But your rival still has a couple of tricks up her sleeves. My eyes are blinded by the sheer beauty. I'm as a whirlwind ripping through the skies. Watch me now. This is how you finish in style. Inconceivable, I've never seen anything like them. Are you sure it was your first time up on the stage? I could swear I was watching a veteran up there. I couldn't take my eyes off of you for a moment. But hey, my moves were nothing to sneeze at either, right? Of course, all the flashy lights were just for show. I set them up beforehand, just to liven up our performance, you know? But enough about me, it was your day to shine. If it meant me playing the villain for the day, so be it. I'm just proud to have played my part in helping your talents bloom. Now that was a sight to behold. A bold young woman taking on one fearsome foe after the next and transforming into a masterful dancer before my very eyes. Yes, I do believe I've not seen anything quite like it. Your words do us great honor, Master Gagarujo. Might we also count on you to loosen your purse strings and sponsor troupe Falsiam on a tour across your fair realm? It is true, of course, that your troupe deserves a far wider audience, and yet your performance moved me so that I just couldn't bear to part with you so soon. I must say, I found myself particularly smitten with the young kitten who played the villain's role. Rana, was it? Perhaps I could interest you in signing a contract to be one of my personal dancers? I can promise it would be a lucrative one. Why you flatter me, Master Gagarujo? But I fear I'm still learning. I can't very well leave Mr. Shmera's side until our tour is complete. Is that so now? No, that simply won't do. but I'm afraid your ejector has so devastated me that I simply don't have it in me to fund your little excursion after all. You can't be serious, you gave us your word. You won't take no for an answer. Whatever should we do, Desiree? You're altering the deal? What's that supposed to mean? Stop looking at me like that! You're scaring me! I say I never took you dancers to be such bloody serious lot. I meant only to express how utterly enthralled I was by your PL's performance. You provided me with precisely the sort of bold and audacious artistic revolution I sought. As per our deal, I'm more than happy to offer you the financial backing you so clearly deserve. You are most grateful, Master Gegaruju. Truly, your aesthetic sensibilities are matched only by your boundless generosity. By your leave, we shall begin preparing for our forthcoming performance in Ulda. Wait, I say. I mean, if I might make one small request. I ask not that you sign an exclusive contract, only that one of you sojourn here as my honored guest and entertain me for a spell. In return, in addition to my patronage, I promise that I will deliver you a personal letter of recommendation to the syndicate on your behalf. Well, I do believe that sounds like a mutually beneficial arrangement. In that case, Master Geruju, you may have a pick of any of my troupe, excepting Desiree, of course. When the deal's done, yes, I would be more than content with a lovely Miss Rana here. Leave the negotiations of the syndicate to me. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing every move in your repertoire. The pleasure is mine, Master Geruju. And please introduce me to your personal dancing gods as well. I'm sure there's so much that could teach me about the art of dance in Eorzea. Ooh, I was worried there for a moment, but also it ends well. I'll go and share the good news with the others. Pray come along if you'd like. I'm not exaggerating, my friend. That was the first performance of the ages. Nashmera's eyes for talent have never led us astray, but I had no idea you'd realize your potential so quickly. Bravo, I say. Bravo. When Master Geruju started insisting on taking Rana from us, I thought all of our efforts were for naught. But it seems we have come away with everything we bargained for and then some. And it's all thanks to you. It really was quite remarkable how he changed his tune after you gave him a single glance. Clearly you possess remarkable powers of persuasion. At any rate, I suppose a short sojourn here could benefit us all. Rana seems eager to get to know the dancers here, and I must attend to administrative tasks before our next performance. In the meantime, why don't you put your newfound skills to the test? I suspect you'll be quite pleased with how well they serve you. Good, but not this episode. Because what you just said was level up a bit, right? And we continue the dancer job quests another time. Until next time, man, I'm Mace and don't get lost.